Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to the Gayville-Volin Raiders Athletics on YouTube. I'm Gage Ravellette. Alongside me, doing pretty much everything else, is Tristan Nelson. Tonight, the number 5 ranked Gayville-Volin Raiders take on the Scotland Lady Highlanders in this matchup of volleyball, as you can see from the camera. The game starts, or the match, I should say, starts in about 40 seconds. We're going to take a quick break, be back. Well, we'll talk through this matchup, go through the starting lineups, and get underway here on the Gayville-Volin Raiders on YouTube.
Heading out on the road or needing a quick pick-me-up? Head on over to Flatlanders in Gayville, where convenience meets quality in every aisle. Whether you're craving a snack on the go or the delicious roasted chicken, Flatlanders has you covered. From freshly brewed coffee to the ice-cold beverages, the friendly staff are there to serve you with a friendly smile and a helping hand. Swing on over to Flatlanders and experience the convenience. Rev up your engines. We're going to a Raiders game. Jaeger Diesel in Vermilion is there to fuel your passion to get you on the road. Tired of breakdowns slowing you down? Say goodbye to all those worries. The expert team at Jaeger Diesel will ensure your diesel runs smoother and stronger than ever. From routine maintenance to complex repairs, they have you covered. With top-notch service and unbeatable prices, you'll be on the road in no time. Jaeger Diesel, where performance meets precision.
Back from break as we're just about to get underway. I think we're going to step aside for the national anthem, I believe, as the PA announcer takes over. And now for the starting lineups in tonight's matchup. Starting with the Gayville-Volin Raiders, as they are the visiting team. Number 1, a 5'8 junior. Number one, Jolie Westrom. Number 3, a 5'5 junior, Eliza Westrom. Number 7, a 5'8 junior, Maya Aiken. Number 9, a 5'5 sophomore, Kendra Beck. Number 16, a 5'9 sophomore, Paisley Dimmer. Number 19, a 5'8 senior, Kaden Bai. And lastly, at libero, number 21, a 5'4 senior, Taylor Hoxing. For the Scotland Lady Highlanders, the libero, number 3, Campbell Mayock, a 5'6 freshman. Number 5, a 5'7 junior, Tennessee Irvin. Number 7, a 5'3 junior, Braylon Fisher. Number 8, a 5'6 senior, Cadence Byerly. Number 10, a 5'4 senior, Macy Rokuzek. Excuse me. A number 12, a 5'6 junior, Hope Starwald. And lastly, number 18, a 6-foot junior, Kayla Johansson. Those are the starting 7 for each team. And let's take a look at this matchup. Gayville-Volin comes into this game with a record of 8-1 and ranked number 5 in the state in Class B. Before this week, they were receiving votes, but now they finally cracked the rankings at number 5, looking to climb the ladder even higher as next Thursday they have a tough matchup against an undefeated Freeman. Scotland, on the other end, are coming into this game with a record of 0-3, still looking for their first win, but a tough team nevertheless. Some storylines for the Scotland Highlanders team as they do have 2 out with injury. We'll see how much that kind of limits their abilities as 2 seniors, 2 big pieces of their team being out for injury. They have been all season. I'm pretty sure they will be back later in the year, but missing 2 pieces nevertheless. For the Gayville-Volin Raiders, they're coming off a 5-1 record in a tournament last Saturday in Irene, Wakanda, with wins over Howard, Centerville, Platte Geddes, Ethan, and Wessington Springs, but eventually falling to Madison, a Class A school. So that loss won't really hurt the Raiders too much, but still a loss on the record nevertheless. As we get underway, the Raiders will start the game with a serve. Number 9, Kendra Beck, will have the first serve of the game. Beck also the center for the Raiders. Through 9 games, she has 200 assists. Hey, Dimmer, it gets down for the first point of the game. The Raiders are on the board with 1. Dimmer, 62 kills through 9 games, now 63 if you include this one. Little miss hit by number 19, Caden By, will give Scotland their first serve of the match. Back row for the Raiders consisting of Jolie Westrom, Maya Aiken, and Taylor Hoxing from left to right. By a little too much on that one. 3-1 Scotland. Westrom, first kill of the match there, will cut the lead to 1. Westrom in that outside hitting spot, a spot she normally doesn't play. Now Maya Aiken. Nice dig from number 12, Hope Starwalt, to save the Highlanders a point. Nobody can break through as the Highlanders keep scrambling. Aiken finally finds a gap in the defense. We're tied at 3. Dimmer with the serve. Heads up play from Beck and Hoxing. And Jolie Westrom with another kill. Raiders take not their first lead of the night, but second, I believe. Still only 1, though. By from the middle. Extends the lead to 2. Dimmer still back to serve. She has 18 aces on the year. Let's see how many more she can tack on. Tipped off the hand of Bai to fall right in the gap of the defense. The run from the Raiders finally comes to the end. They do score 4, I believe. Take a 2-point lead. Backside to Westrom, too long. I thought that one was going to get down. But just a little much from Westrom. Number 5 for the Highlanders, Tennessee Irvin, will serve her second time. Aiken looks like she just got away with one from the expression on her face, as we now have a substitution. Taylor Hoxing will be subbed out. Number 3, Eliza Westrom, checks on. That serve goes out the back. Hoxing back on. And Caden Bai off. A little too much from Eliza Westrom to tie this up at 7. Number 8, Cadence Byerly with the serve. I thought head coach Allison Jones called a timeout, but I must have been hearing the crowd as the Raiders pick up the point there to retain a 1-point lead. Jolie Westrom with the serve. Back set to Eliza Westrom. I thought it hit the line. I guess not. Highlanders get it back. Dug by Paisley Dimmer, and Aiken can't keep it in. Highlanders back in front. I did say, although the 0-3 record, it will be a good game tonight from the Highlanders. Heads up play from Eliza Westrom to avoid the block. As Maya Aiken goes back to serve. Point Highlanders as Dimmer puts it into the net. The Barrow number 3, Campbell Mogget, back to serve as she puts it just a little deep. Liza Westrom checks off. Caden Bai will replace her. Hoxing with the serve, too much as that one goes out the back. And a handful of mistakes from the Raiders is what is keeping the Highlanders into this. Number 12, Hope Starwalt with the serve. As this goes back and forth. Another error on the kill. And either team has not kept the serve in 5 or 6 points, in the last 5 or 6 points. Jolie Westrom will get one, as this first set is just locked in a grudge match. Hard hit ball from Aiken causes a fast reaction from number 3, Modic. She can't keep control of that ball. Raiders will retain the serve. Paisley Dimmer with the serve. That one sails out. Raiders back to a 2-point lead. Aiken, beautiful placement, as we should have had a good angle of that on the camera. As she finds just the right spot. And that one will be on the line, as the Raiders have looked like they've picked up the momentum here late in the first set. 16-12 to score. The lead is 4. Paisley Dimmer still serving. Aiken from the middle. And the Raiders are rolling. Now timeout is called on the court. We'll take a quick timeout as well and be back for the end of the first set here on the Gayville-Volin Raiders on YouTube.
Valley Ag Supply, a family-owned business and your trusted partner for all your farming needs. Whether it's agronomy needs, precision farming, or custom application, they have the expertise and experience to help you succeed. Valley Ag Supply of Gayville and Spink are proud of the Gayville-Volin Raiders in all the academic and sports endeavors they pursue, wishing the Gayville-Volin Raiders the best of luck in today's game. Go Raiders!
And back from break as both teams finish talking it over. A slow start from the Raiders, kind of just a couple of mistakes on their end to keep the Highlanders in it. Now have finally seemed to pick up some momentum as they have the 5-point lead. 17-12 is the score, as you can see on the Murphy's Appliance scoreboard. Raiders do have the serve. Back to serve will be number 16, Paisley Dimmer. As she leads the team in aces with 18. And picks up one more as I speak. Might have jinxed her a little bit. That one sails out the back. Highlanders get it back. Serve for the Highlanders will be number 5, Tennessee Irvin. A junior middle hitter for her team. And that one gets down for the Raiders. They need 6 to close this first set out. as Eliza Westrom will be the one to push the Raiders over 20. Or 220, I should say. Kaden Bai will be the one to serve as she picks up an ace. And another one. Raiders need 3. Little miss hit, you could say. Bai comes off, Hoxton comes on. 22-14. Oh, I could have swore that hit the line on the far side, but apparently not. Heads up play from the Highlanders to let it go. Good thing I wasn't playing. Back set to Westrom. Highlanders couldn't keep it in front of them. That was number 15, Savannah Meg. Just out of position. As Jolie Westrom will serve. She picks up an ace. Raiders need 1. Just a little outside. 24-16. Number 10, Macy Rokusek with the serve for the Highlanders. Back to Aiken. Stop hit. Good scramble from the Highlanders. As it's tipped, does go out, but it was tipped from the Highlanders. That's 25 for the Raiders. Raiders take the first set, 25-16. We'll take a quick break and be back for more on the Gayville-Volin Raiders on YouTube.
I can never see anything in this kitchen. Why is that? Time to call Westie's Electric, our dependable and reliable electrician. Westie's Electric has proudly been serving the Yankton and Gayville-Volin communities in residential, commercial, and agricultural needs. From the simplest fixes to the complex fixes or installations, they offer affordable service without the hassle, offering 24/7 emergency support so you're never left in the dark. Westie's Electric, a proud sponsor of all Gayville-Volin sports.
Hi, this is Mike from Murph's Appliance of Vermilion. We are your one-stop for quality brand name appliances and expert advice and service. We are committed to giving you the best selection and service at the lowest possible price. Experience Big City selection on Maytag, Whirlpool, Amana, and KitchenAid appliances with all our personal small-town service. We're open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and Saturday, 10 to 1. You can also check out our inventory and shop online at murphsappliance.com. Or call us at 605-624-7491. That's Murph's Appliance, historic downtown Vermilion.
And back just before the beginning of the second set. To recap the first, the Raiders started out slow, keeping the Highlanders in it. The Highlanders did not play bad by any means, but a handful of mistakes from the Raiders is kind of what gave the Highlanders a foothold to keep it tied. It was tied at 12 before the Raiders decided to pick up momentum, you could call it, and pulled ahead after that. First set ended 25-16 with the Raiders taking it. On to the second set. There's still a minute left before we begin. Kind of a surprise player for the first set, I would say, is Jolie Westrom. Normally we see Paisley Dimmer or Maya Aiken take over the point-getting role. But it seemed to be Jolie Westrom who found the groove and picked up a lot of points early for the Raiders and a few late. As both teams come back on, looked at the wrong name on the roster. Number 8, Haley Adams checks out. Taylor Hoxton comes on. And the 6 on the court for the Highlanders will be number 5, Tennessee Irvin. Number 15, Savannah Mang. Number 7, Braylon Fisher. Number 3, Campbell Maddock. Number 10, Macy Rokusek. And lastly, number 12, Hope Starwalt. Highlanders will start this set with the serve, so number 7, Braylon Fisher, will get us started. Jolie Westrom with the first touch for the Raiders, and Paisley Dimmer with the first kill and point. 1-0 to start the second set in favor of the Raiders. Kendra Beck will be the one to serve. Now Paisley Dimmer. I don't know if I call that a block, but was a block-esque type play. A put down, possibly. Not really familiar with the terms. Weird scramble. A lift from the Raiders. Scotland's on the board. Big scramble situation. Didn't turn out. That set from number 5. That serve from number 5, Tennessee Irvin. Hits the red and white pole. The point, Raiders. Paisley Dimmer with the serve. Jolie Westrom, a little too much. Luckily, it was tipped by number 3, Campbell Maddock. 4-1. Dimmer hits the line. That will be her second ace of the game. Of the match, excuse me. Webben from the middle, doesn't get down. Highlanders respond. Aiken picks up the kill. Dimmer, her third ace of the match, second of the set. Outside to Aiken, across the court, she'll pick up another kill. Ace for the Raiders, 9-1 the score, and now a timeout is called from head coach Alicia Gramcow of the Highlanders. We'll take a quick break and be back for more of the second set here on the Gayville-Volin Raiders on YouTube.
Heading out on the road or needing a quick pick-me-up? Head on over to Flatlanders in Gayville, where convenience meets quality in every aisle. Whether you're craving a snack on the go or the delicious roasted chicken, Flatlanders has you covered. From freshly brewed coffee to the ice-cold beverages, the friendly staff are there to serve you with a friendly smile and a helping hand. Swing on over to Flatlanders and experience the convenience you deserve. Flatlanders Convenience Store, your one-stop shop for everything convenient.
And back from the timeout as the Raiders come back onto the court. The Highlanders should be wrapping it up any minute. 9-1 is the score early in this second set. This is how you expect a ranked team in Class B to play from the get-go. They did have a slow start back in the first set, but all signs of that are gone as they continue to roll. Dimmer just can't get over the top of the net. So the Highlanders will take over. Number 15, Savannah Mang, will be the one to serve for the Highlanders. Now a violation on, I believe, number 12, Hope Starwalt, will give the Raiders the point. Haley Adams from the middle had a chance to get down. Diving dig from Beck. Aiken can't score. The Raiders continue to scramble. Soft touch from Aiken. 11-2. That one finds the line. As the Raiders keep the point. Hoxing, the one to serve. Little miscommunication from the Highlanders. Almost find the weak spot in the defense, but the Raiders respond. Aiken gets one to go through. 14-2. Off the light from the ceiling. Adams trying to make sure it doesn't cross the net and get jammed up. Will go a little too far. and catches interference. Highlanders pick up the point. Off the side of her hand, that's number 10, Macy Rokusek. Score will stand 15-3. Westrom, the one to serve. And Adams just leans back a little when she hits. Loses a little height on that kill attempt. Libero for the Highlanders. Number 3, Campbell Mock to serve as the Highlanders pick up a point. First back-to-back points for the Highlanders. Aiken cross court with that kill. Will pick up the point. As Aiken will also serve. That one stays in as it toes the line. And Aiken's first ace of the match. Same spots, this time picked up by the Highlanders. Sent across by number 12, Hope Starwalt. Now Haley Adams blocked to the net, but the Highlanders can't get it back over. Aiken still serving, will pick up her second ace of the match. Raiders hit the 20-point mark, 20-5, and now we have a substitution. Number 4, Miley Hansen looking to come in. Paisley Dimmer checking out. Back-to-back kill attempts from Haley Adams. As one of them has to fall, and the second one does. Raiders need 4. Aiken with the serve. And the ace. Hansen, her first action of the night will be a kill. Finds a weak spot in the middle of the court. Aiken still serving. Back to Miley Hansen as she picks up another one. One last point for the Raiders to steal the second set. Aiken with the serve. Light touch from the Highlanders. Adams will send it over. And that one does get down for number 12, Hope Starwalt of the Highlanders. Perfect placement on that ball as it toes the line. 24-6. Back to serve will be Starwalt as well. And that one finds the court as well. Back-to-back points for Starwalt. Her first ace of the night. Aiken from the back row. Big dig from Starwalt. Raiders on the scramble. Do get it over. And that one into the net. Rokusek couldn't get it back over. That will be the 25th point for the Raiders. So the Raiders take sets 1 and 2. We'll be back in a moment for the start of the third on the Gayville-Volin Raiders on YouTube.
Rev up your engines. We're going to a Raiders game. Jaeger Diesel in Vermilion is there to fuel your passion to get you on the road. Tired of breakdowns slowing you down? Say goodbye to all those worries. The expert team at Jaeger Diesel will ensure your diesel runs smoother and stronger than ever. From routine maintenance to complex repairs, they have you covered. With top-notch service and unbeatable prices, you'll be on the road in no time. Jaeger Diesel, where performance meets precision.
Valley Ag Supply, a family-owned business and your trusted partner for all your farming needs. Whether it's agronomy needs, precision farming, or custom application, they have the expertise and experience to help you succeed. Valley Ag Supply of Gayville and Spink are proud of the Gayville-Volin Raiders in all the academic and sports endeavors they pursue, wishing the Gayville-Volin Raiders the best of luck in today's game. Go Raiders!
I can never see anything in this kitchen. Why is that? Time to call Westies Electric, our dependable and reliable electrician. Westies Electric has proudly been serving the Yankton and Gayville-Volin communities in residential, commercial, and agricultural needs. From the simplest fixes to the complex fixes or installations, they offer affordable service without the hassle, offering 24/7 emergency support so you're never left in the dark. Westies Electric, a proud sponsor of all Gayville-Volin sports.
For the start of the third set, we got a minute still left on the clock. The Raiders are ready to roll after a dominant second set, 25-7. A lot more dominant than the first, as that one finished 25-16. A lot less mistakes from the Raiders and a lot more momentum was the difference. We'll see if the Raiders can continue to roll here into the third set. They only need to win one more set to win the match, as it is best out of 5. This is win or go home for the Highlanders. They should be underway. Raiders will start with a serve as Kendra Beck will lead things off for the Raiders. Cross-court hit from number 15, Savannah Mang. A little too much on that one. Raiders will score the first point here in the third set. That one out of bounds. 2-0 lead for the Raiders. Westrom into the top of the net. Won't get over. Highlanders are on the board. Back to serve for the Highlanders will be number 7, Braylon Fisher. And now, it looks like there's some lights above the scoreboard they're trying to turn off. Didn't really notice them until now, but they are now pretty bright now that I notice them. as they look for a switch. The AD now walks over there. See if anyone can fix this problem. And now they're off. Should be ready to get underway. I don't know if they were on the whole time or if they just got bumped into. Fisher with the serve for the Highlanders. Raiders looking to respond, and Jolie Westrom does with an ace. Dimmer serve for the Raiders. By from the middle, too much. Out the back. Number 5, Tennessee Irvin, serves for the Highlanders as they pick up back-to-back points. We're tied at 3. Irvin, second serve. That one into the net. Raiders will keep the lead, and we have a substitution. Caden By checks out. Eliza Westrom will come in. Hoxing serves for the Raiders. Big block from the Highlanders. Just a funky ankle as that one lands out of bounds. Big effort from number 15, Savannah Meng. But the Raiders still pick up the point. Aiken off the blockers will come down 6-3. Hoxing, one still back to serve. That one on the line from Eliza Westrom. 7-3. Little miscommunication on the set there from number 15, Meng. Will give the Raiders a point. Hoxing has been serving since we were tied at 3. Raiders have found their groove. Back row hit from 15 Meng. Over the line. Raiders reach double digits. Johannesson, number 18 for the Highlanders, into the net. Now a substitution for the Highlanders. as number 7, Braylon Fisher, comes in, and number 4, Megan Botter, will check out. And another one out the back. Raiders still climbing. Highlanders have had the chances to compete. They just can't keep it in. And an ace from Taylor Hoxing. Aiken right at the libero. Big save from Modic. And there it is. The Highlanders finally score. They catch the Raiders out of position. Number 15, Mang, back to serve. Excellent play from the Highlanders on that last volley, as they kept scrambling and eventually find a gap. Westrom into the net will give the Highlanders back-to-back points, 14-5. Substitution for the Highlanders. Number 8, Cadence Byerly checks in. Number 15, Savannah Mang checks out. Number 1, Jolie Westrom will serve for the Raiders. Eliza Westrom from the middle. Another kill for the Raiders. That ball a little too close to the net, as it becomes a cluster, and now substitution. Number 9, Kendra Beck comes out, and number 5, Kaylee Webben will replace her. Webben is the backup setter for the Raiders. As she sets that one to Aiken. Big dig from Mock, but the Raiders still pick up the point. Westrom puts that one to the net after a long run. 18-6 the score. Back to serve for Scotland is number 10, Macy Rokusek, as it goes out the back. Another substitution for the Raiders will be number 7, Maya Aiken checking out, and number 4, Miley Hansen checking in. Hansen is also back to serve. That one will come down. A little too close for comfort if I'm the one serving, but it will lead to an ace. Our first of the night. Liza Westrom will find one on the line as well. Raiders need 4. Big block from number 8, Haley Adams, will lead to a carry from the Highlanders. 22-6. Raiders are on the verge of closing this one out. Too much on that one. She realized that as soon as it left her hand from number 8, Haley Adams. No sweat, though. Off the top of the net from the Highlanders. Raiders do manage to save it. And a big scramble back from Scotland. Shirley Westrom from the back row. Not really used to that type of shot as it falls into the net. Second serve for the libero, Campbell Mock. That one goes out the back. 24-8 is the score. 23-8. Got a little ahead of myself. Eliza Westrom, the one to serve for the Raiders. They need 2. Blocked off the net is number 8, Haley Adams. Spins by off the net, won't get down. Raiders will regroup. Set to Haley Adams. Off the libero. And Scotland scrambles, but just can't keep it in. So that's 25-8 to end the third set. The Raiders pick up the 3-0 victory and will stay, or will move to 9-1 in the record. Scotland still looking for their first win as they fall 0-4. But you have to think it's coming the way they played competitively in the first set. They kind of just fell apart towards the end and made a few mistakes. We're going to take a quick break and come back to wrap things up here on the Gayville-Volin Athletics. Don't go anywhere.
Hi, this is Mike from Murph's Appliance of Vermilion. We are your one-stop for quality brand name appliances and expert advice and service. We are committed to giving you the best selection and service at the lowest possible price. Experience big city selection on Maytag, Whirlpool, Amana, and KitchenAid appliances with all our personal small-town service. We're open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and Saturday, 10 to 1. You can also check out our inventory and shop online at murphsappliance.com. Our call is at 605-624-7491. That's Murph's Appliance, historic downtown Vermilion.
And back to wrap things up, the Raiders do win 3-0 and a dominant performance in the second and third set. The Raiders looked good as they are ranked 5 in the state in Class B. The real test does come next Thursday against the undefeated Freeman Flyers. That will be one of their first tests. You could argue Madison this last Saturday was a test as well, but that game didn't matter as much as Madison was a higher class. But the Raiders will look to continue their high-rolling season and deep state push here on Thursday. Scotland does fall 0-4, but the way they looked in that first set does bring hope for the rest of the season. They did a lot of good things in the first set, and you have to expect they will continue to do more as they develop throughout the year. Scotland will look to play on Thursday Mitchell Christian. They are 0-1 right now in the SD Scores app. And so a good competitive match should be on Thursday between Mitchell Christian and Scotland. That's all I got here from Scotland, South Dakota. I'm Gage Ravellette on the call, and doing pretty much everything else is Tristan Nelson right next to me. Thank you all for joining me here tonight. Look to see you on Thursday as we are back. No, we are not back in Gayville. We are in Freeman on Thursday as a volleyball team. Like I said, looks to continue their streak, and football in Gayville on Friday as the Raiders look to take on Marion Freeman Academy as well in a tough matchup as the Phoenix are ranked #1 in the state in Class 9AA. So we'll catch you then on the Gayville-Volin Raiders Athletics. Thanks for joining me here tonight, and have a good rest of the night as well.